Now at noon, a South Florida mother killed and her child may have watched it happen.
The victim's ex now behind bars. 7's Danielle Garcia is live in Southwest Miami-Dade with more on that. Danielle.
Lorena, Ethan, this victim was absolutely terrified of her ex-boyfriend in the months leading up to her death, according to court documents. She even was granted a temporary restraining order, and cops say she was ultimately killed by her ex-boyfriend, and her 3-year-old daughter might have witnessed the whole thing.
Arrested.
New video of the moments a man was taken into custody accused of killing his ex-girlfriend, then returning to the scene of the crime.
He was like, "Put your hands up right now."
That was Saturday. This morning, 29-year-old Joy Chandra Nath appearing before a judge.
Second-degree murder is considered a dangerous crime, and granting the state's motion for pretrial detention, holding you with no bond.
While he stays behind bars, the family of Maria Camila Garcia Molina absolutely devastated. The 24-year-old mother found stabbed to death in her car Saturday evening in a parking lot of her Southwest Miami-Dade neighborhood.
On the side of my house, like not even 6 feet from my fence, and it's horrible.
Her 3-year-old daughter, according to detectives, was found wandering with blood on her. Her neighbors off Southwest 137th Avenue and 144th Street also devastated by what happened here, saying she was a hardworking young mother.
Poor baby. That's all I can say. I have a 1.5-year-old daughter. I couldn't imagine. It's horrible.
Alarmed, Maylene Carvajal said she's sad for the little girl and for the family completely destroyed over something that should have never happened. But sadly, it did. And detectives say it was at the hands of her ex-boyfriend, Joy Chandra Nath. Deputies found Garcia Molina with several stab wounds Saturday in the backseat of her car, covered with blankets. And according to Nath's arrest report, the toddler told a detective that her mother was with Joy and that her mother was hit in the head and she was now sleeping.
When I got back from the store, everything was all taped off, and then what we found out that there was a girl in the car. At that point, we didn't know what was going on.
As they were processing the crime scene, investigators say Nath actually arrived to the area covered in scratches on his arms, face, and neck. They say he spontaneously said that he was with the victim that morning and had her belongings with him and was going to return them. When they searched his car, they found her cell phone and her purse.
You know what I hate is when you go on a date.
The 29-year-old frequently posts about dating and women on the social media app TikTok. Family members telling detectives he had a history of stalking the victim, and she even had a past restraining order against him. Nath was out on bond for a previous crime. Back in December, he was charged with grand theft and fraud. Camila's family now heartbroken, and so are the neighbors, saying now her 3-year-old daughter will grow up without her mother.
That's really sad that something like that can happen, because when you saw on the news, or when you watch the news, you hear something like that, you say, wow, so sad. But you looking that so far away, that you didn't thought they can touch you. They can be in your own neighborhood, in your own house, or next to your place. When you realize it's happened 2 doors down, you say, hey, this is serious. This actually happened. So we are so really sad for the family.
So heartbreaking for everybody involved. Nath, again, is being held behind bars without bond. Reporting live in Southwest Miami-Dade, I'm Danielle Garcia, 7 News.